So welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we are in Romford, which is an historic market town, and we are here to look at this place, and this is Romford Bus Garage. So Romford Bus Garage is located in North Street, Romford, and they're operated by Stagecoach, who were founded in 1980 and is the UK's biggest bus operator. I'll stitch in some additional information about Stagecoach. Now, we have covered Stagecoach before at the Barking Bus Garage, where we were lucky enough to be invited in for a tour. So I wonder how today's visit will pan out, and if I'm met with the same hospitality. So let's have a look, shall we? So it's got details there. Zooming on that sign. So 5 mile an hour maximum speed limit, no unauthorised access, so I won't be crossing the boundary. All visitors must report to an information point. High visibility clothing must be worn. Use dip headlights, caution moving vehicles, and CCTV surveillance is in use. So let's have a look, shall we? So I think this is the out, so where the buses come out. So it is Easter Saturday afternoon. Just zoom in inside. So you can see they use Biff have got the contract for the waste. Can't see any bus numbers, so I'm not sure what buses actually operate out of this garage. I think the number, I was saying number 5, but we saw the number 5 at the Barking Bus Garage. So let's have a walk around. Can't see any litter at all apart from that little rag just down there. So I've got an IBC here, so I wonder what that's for. It says coolant, so obviously some sort of coolant goes in there. Unlike the Barking Bus Garage, where the side had loads of litter, this one looks pretty tidy. Grass could do with a cut, but it's not major. So you can't see in through any of the windows, so that's good. So no driver parking, access to drains. So no driver parking. Cars parked. So they're not obeying their own sign, so information points around the side. Again, no litter. So we've got a gap there. So that needs fixing at some point. Now you quite often see the bus drivers at this bus stop, and it's where they do a lot of their changeovers. So when drivers finish and start shifts. But again, it's all pretty clean and tidy from the outside. So information point, visit and contractors report here. So maybe I'll give that a buzz in a second. Just do a perimeter tour first. There's a few signs up there, stagecoach working for the community. Doesn't say what they're doing for the community though. Might be something on the website, so I'll have a look, and if I can find something I'll stitch it in. A few cigarette butts on the steps here. It's only negative really, that need. So, see there's some brickwork there, needs repointing, actually needs rebuilding. So, but it's not, I don't think it's a structural thing that affects the whole building. But there is a, I don't know, is that a crack there on the wall? Or does it just need repointing? Is there subsidence? Because there's a few cracks. So have they got a subsidence issue on this land? But it's pretty impressive that there's no litter. So that's pretty good. So whether or not it's the local authority that clear that up, or they've got their own people that come out and do it. So they've got a notice board for a sign there, so it'd be good to zoom in where it's all broken off. So whether or not they use that or not, but maybe they could use that for recruitment. Outside the parking garage there's a big sign up about recruiting bus drivers. And maybe where they've got their notice, little posters on the windows up there that they do stuff in the community, maybe something could be put there. But maybe I'll go into the information point and maybe ask. Parking suspended. 5 parking bays, stagecoach. Seymour Road, works from. Okay. So, yeah, we've got 5 parking bays here. So it says parking suspended. So is that you're not allowed to park, or so there's works going on? That's a London Borough of Haven sign. So I wonder what works are going on here. Again, really pleasing that there's no litter, so that's a massive pass from where you know what a little picture there of a man. It's quite funny. So you can see much better into the garage on this side. It says no pedestrian access, so I won't encroach on their boundary here. So you've got a filling station bit there. One thing I haven't seen at this point is electric recharging points, so maybe there's no electric charging out of this site. So I can't make out any of the bus numbers, but I'm blind as a bat. So definitely not as busy as the Barking Bus Garage, but it might be because it is a bank holiday weekend this weekend, so there might not be as many buses laid on. But then if there wasn't many buses laid on, then all the buses will probably be in here, wouldn't they? So it'd be full up. So there's a guy there, looks like he's doing some checks before. Maybe that's the driver, bus about to go out. There's a Hazchem sign there. Hazchem multi-storage. So it says no unauthorised persons parked beyond that point. Yeah, it's nowhere near as big as the parking bus garage. That's pretty big. So let's see what we can see in there. So that might be the yeah, that's the mechanics pit just in there. So where they'd work on buses. And Bobby said they work on a 28-day sort of cycle for checking brakes and stuff. So every 28 days there's checks happening. So that'll keep the mechanics nice and busy with the size of the fleet. The Stagecoach are the biggest bus company in the UK. So let's have a walk round to the information point. MOT parking only. It's got loads of bits there where obviously the drivers park their bikes up. Even that says MOT only. No, so visitors and contractors, please report here. Open hours 9:30 to 4:30. No access at other times, set by appointment. So, come on, mate.
Seen someone?
Yeah, I just wanted. It says the information point, so I was just trying to find out.
Are you a robber, a terrorist, or a murderer?
No, not today. I only do that on the bank holiday Mondays.
You've passed the test.
Yeah.
Well
All
done.
right, cheers.
When you leave, you just press the button to get out.
Press the button to get out, yeah? So all inquiries through here, yeah? Will I go speak to someone?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Nice one.
You add all those factors together,
Yeah.
you do end up with it.
Yeah, he's gone to Stratford.
Where do you see this one going, and how optimistic are you in Western Sydney supplying the I think you'd actually going into
I think it's at the bus.
How you doing? You alright? Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not
quite so sure. I think that the
Oh,
Pally
yeah.
the first point that they had the really formal in that. So I think today's going to be a key one in terms of that. 4 home games they have against other games. They win all 4 of those games.
Oh, mate.
They'll
Not
probably
more cards,
be
I don't like it.
yeah, it's 50-50 at the minute. I'll probably err towards yes, but I think if they lose today, I think I'll change my mind.
Thanks a lot for the time being. We should also mention just not Western Sydney in the
Nah, I'm jumping. I'm out, aren't I? This
It's
afternoon.
fascinating to watch from afar.
Hello, mate. You all right?
You in a film me or what?
I'm in the film here, yeah. Yeah, you're going to be a YouTube star. I make observational documentaries about sort of businesses and everything. I was walking past and see you got signs on the wall outside about what you do for the community,
Okay.
but it doesn't say what you do.
Well, they do all different things, but the best person to speak to is the manager. He's not into Tuesday now.
Oh, bank holiday weekend, yeah. So you guys have got to work, and he's sending it up, yeah. Do you have a subsidence problem on this site? Because a few of the walls you've got big cracks in them. I don't know if you've noticed them at all.
Not to be honest with you, mate. I ain't
Well, no.
I try and avoid the building as much as I can, really.
So you're not a driver then?
No.
No, okay. Any chance of a tour?
Sorry?
Any chance of a tour?
It's just fault. Unfortunately, I can't do it, mate.
No, you can't, no.
I do ask for
It's
Joe
Tuesday, because
Yeah.
the four of us flat.
in the morning.
If you can pop down then, you'll speak to him then and that.
Yeah. No chance, no? Can't chance me on? No, alright, no worries. Yeah, what's your name, by the way?
Lee.
Lee, yeah, alright, nice one, Lee. Thanks for being professional. Yeah. Cheers. If I look at your notice boards. Yeah, cheers, mate. So, Lee was great.
Not that one.
So it's all about Unite, that one.
Not the one she used.
So it looks like they do a bonus ball for the lottery. £1 per ball per week.
I know. I didn't say anything.
It's all about safety in the winter. Zooming on that a little bit. So you can maybe you can pause the recording and have a read of that in your own leisure. Hopefully it's come up. Yeah, mate, I might film you. Just looking at your posters. So there's all the different staff uniforms. These are the staff uniforms, are they? Cheers, mate. So there's their lockers. It's all the different policies. So I haven't got a tour, but I'm actually get to see what is actually like inside, which most people don't. I'll tell you about the driving hours. So this is interesting. So time on maximum, so continuous driving 5.5 hours, followed at least a 40-minute break. Continuous driving 8.5 hours, daily driving 10. So I'll let you pause. So if you continue. Excuse me, Joe, if a driver drives continuously like for 8.5 hours, like with their breaks in between, they've got to take 10 hours off? Is that what that's saying?
No, it's 10 hours between each duty.
Between each duty, yeah, that's what I mean, yeah.
Between the next
Yeah,
day.
next shift, yeah. Alright. So if they're doing 10 hours driving, so that's 1 day off every 2 weeks. 14 hours. Okay. So there's all their performance charts, so the different bus routes. Don't know what any of it means, but it's good that they've actually got this up so the staff can have a look at how well the route they're working on. So that's 296. So route risk assessments, that's really good. So they're doing risk assessments as well on the routes. So that's informing the drivers. So Billet Road says traffic calming measure on Billet Road. So should it give way? That's really good. So it just shows the importance that they so they're informing their drivers. So is that, if there is a problem, is that passing liability onto the drivers? I don't know. So it looks like the buses that come out of here. So you've got the 86 and 86, the 128, the 193, the 247, 256, 294, 296 and the N296, the 497, 498. These are just the buses that come out of here?
That's correct, mate, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all buses, mate.
It's good that you got the letting the drivers know what the hazards are.
Yeah, they need to know in case
Is that so? If
an
there,
accident.
yeah, so if there's a problem, it's the driver's fault.
But yeah, they've got to read everything and make sure they know.
Know what the hazards are. No, that's brilliant. That is seeing that. So nice one. Cheers, Lee. So is the managers. So Dave Oakley is the Watford area network team, and Raj Mohammed. So without a manager or network team. So this is really interesting stuff. That I'm really impressed with with these and what the hazards are. That's absolutely great. Emergency policy, so I don't know guys if you can see that, if it's zoomed in enough. So stopping policy. I'll see if I can find some of this online guys and put the links in the description. Tells you their first stages are. Fire marshals. Really good. Yeah, quite impressed. So I'm pretty impressed with this site, guys. So, well, to me, that's pretty much a pass on this audit. Okay, unfortunately, I didn't get a tour, but I did ask. But he said come back. But you know, I won't be coming back. So, no litter at all. Didn't get to see any buses coming in and out. But it is a bank holiday weekend. It is Easter weekend, Easter Saturday. A little bit of looks like there's cracks in some of the walls, so maybe there's a little bit of subsidence. Really excellent signs, really impressive of the signs that are actually inside. That lets the drivers know what the hazards are. So if there is a problem and they have an accident or a smack at one of those areas, then where does the liability stand? You know, does it get passed on to the drivers because they have been informed? So if you like today's videos guys, please give it a thumbs up, please give it a like, please give it a share, and as always, have a fantastic day. Take care everyone, bye for now.